Islington is a very diverse borough. It's literally split 50-50 between the haves and have-nots. Geographically very small, it's only 3 miles by 4 miles, yet the council owns something like 250 sites within that small geographical area. We started to evaluate mobile working for 3 main reasons. 1 was for efficiency gains, 2 was to improve our customer services, both to our internal and our external customers, and 3 was to try and reduce the demand on expensive office accommodation. Mobile working is a key element of the Council's ICT strategy for the future. We've recognised that we have a large number of our workforce out there on the streets. We have our trading standards people, building control, social workers, and it's really important to be able to give the technology to the staff to provide the answers to customer inquiries there and then. We chose to test the technology effectively on our own people within Technology Solutions Group, because we thought that would be a good way of understanding the lessons to be learned before we release the technology on our customers.
Technology Solutions Group is the IT support unit for the London Borough of Islington. We've got somewhere around about 60 staff with 16 engineers supporting 4,500 users over 150 sites. We evaluated a range of devices, but what we were really looking for is one that incorporated a range of different facilities, and these had to include email and diary facilities, plus access to applications such as Excel and Word, but also, importantly, we wanted to incorporate phone and camera. We chose O2 because we felt that their solution was the most sophisticated mobile solution available on the market. We also felt that with O2 that they were willing to work with us to understand our needs, and that they demonstrated a capability to deliver a solution that's really going to transform how we work in the London Borough of Islington.
I work for TSG as a technical support engineer, fixing software and hardware faults, and I support 2 buildings which are about 5 minutes walk away. Before we went mobile, I would have to come into the office to check my emails and pick up my voicemails before going to my site, and now I can get my calls and my emails when I'm out and about. Well, mobile working is better for the customer because we can answer their calls a lot faster, get to their emails and resolve their faults quicker, and I can also choose to work from home and divert my phone to my XDA.
Having proved the case within TSG that the XDA and IntelliSync mobility solution works, we've now rolled that out to somewhere around about 300 staff within the council and expect that to increase to 500 very rapidly, and that's across managers and frontline services such as social services and building control.
We've been using the XDAs in building control for the last 6 months. Before we had the XDAs, the surveyors would carry a notebook with them to site, plus a telephone and a camera. What we wanted was a device that offered 3-in-1. The benefits that we've seen is that it's helping the surveyors with their workload.
Well, before I had the XDA, I would have to write my job notes out, my visits in a diary. I would have to have a camera and a phone. But now I have this, it acts as 3-in-1. I'm able to download my job inspections straight onto my computer. This has been a very time-saving piece of equipment for me.
It's a big change for our surveyors. They're used to a paper-based system and not an electronic system. So what we're doing is taking it gradually by introducing the XDAs and then gradually looking to go paperless. So we'll have a total electronic system.
The advice I would give to other local authorities if they consider mobile working is to perhaps follow what we try to do, which was to start small in your own technology area to ensure that works first. And then when you start to provide the technology to staff, ensure that there's adequate training provided, that you consult with them so that they get a good understanding of what's involved and you're not just dumping the technology on them. And be cautious around the amount of time it takes to change the culture that's required to move to this new type of working.
Well, what we've seen straight away is that we're saving somewhere around about 2 hours a week per engineer, which equates to somewhere around about £2,000 a year per engineer. Given the fact that the devices are costing us £100, that's a great return on investment. Possibly more important than that is the fact that we are now consistently meeting our service level agreement requirements for fault resolution. And the third point really is that staff are very keen on these devices, and so that obviously helps staff morale.